Everybody join up quick. This is a qualifier. It's an open qualifier for a $30,000 tournament, boys. Open qualifier for a $30,000 tournament. The Dedsafio Legends tournament here. Top 16 from this in-game tournament go to the clan, and then we're going to do a 16-man bracket. Top 2 will qualify for next stage, guys. All right, looks like we have a good matchup here. Tourist using his one-trick deck, P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam minions, it looks like, or maybe he's got a Phoenix instead. Bandit's going to try its best just to tank for that Phoenix on the left-hand side. But a Zap going to have to come down there. Make sure that egg doesn't respawn. Looks like Hydro Fox is using Splash or Phoenix. I think Tourist has a really bad matchup here. Well, it's not that bad, actually, because he is using Poison. So maybe he'll be okay. We'll see. I mean, it's Tourist we're talking about here. He's going to be fine. Okay, really good King Tower activation, though. He's using minions instead of the Phoenix. Okay, minions are like... I don't know, man. This deck choice is really fascinating. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like... I don't know about it. Oh, God. Did he already lose? I think he already lost. Bandit's not dashing. Ewiz is doing his best to clean out that Phoenix, though. One hit comes through. Wow, but look at the connection on the right side. I wasn't even paying attention. How did that Battle Ram connect, chat? Did Hydro mess up his tombstone placement or something? I feel like he messed it up. I'll see if Hydra can come back or not. Battle Ram in the back, goes to the backpack in the back. He goes for minions on the Phoenix here to try and take it out. How do you even join the tournament? Name and password right below my face cam, bro. Really nice poison value on everything. Skeletons don't get hit right away, though. Tornado gonna drop here. And then here comes the Ghost Plus Battle Ram at the bridge. Ice Wiz, Tombstone, Barbarian, everything really solid defense from that. Minions down on the left for the Skelly King, the Skelly King ability. That's going to clean up everything quite nicely. Minions OP. Let's go for Bandit Bridge. How's Hydra to defend? He does have that Tombstone on lock. He goes for a Tornado, and he goes for a Barbarian Barrel for the rest of that Bandit. Here comes some pressure on the right side from Tourist. Skelly King is down. Splash on everything. Tombstone as well. Poison going to drop on that Ice Wizard. And the Skelly King try and prevent that counter push. Tourist knows that he's got the minions for the graveyard. Okay, he goes for the minions right here. They're not on the graveyard, though. Ewa is going to drop to try and keep the minions alive. And that's a level 10 graveyard, by the way, chat. Level 10 graveyard. That's not what you like to see. Phoenix does respawn, though. And Tourist is going for some massive pressure at the bridge. Ghost does not lock on. Bandit and Battle Ram get pulled to the other lane. And here comes the poison once again, though. A really good defense from Hydro. But I just don't think he can come back here. Phoenix on the left. Graveyard does come down, but it is a level 10 Graveyard. Poison going to drop from both players for defense and offense. And honestly, it looks like that's going to be game. Tourist is going to clean this up. Unless Tourist makes like a huge mistake. And that's going to be game. Bandit is just dashing here. A poison going to drop onto everything. Will the Battle Ram connect? It will. Good game. Tourist going to take that dub. Tourist just has better Battle Rams. This is facts. Skelly Barrel in the back from EGW. Phoenix here. Looks like Sleether's probably using like a Graveyard deck. Or it could just be a Phoenix Cycle deck. Okay, Skeletons are getting some damage. Barry is going to drop. So it looks like it's actually Elixir Golem. Or sorry, not Elixir Golem, but Electro Giant. So Electro Giant pump from Sleether. He goes for the pump right now, but the Skelly King is on the board. EGW is going to pressure so hard here. He's going to be spamming on both sides of the map, going for the Miner on this pump as well. Wow. Okay, Miner takes the pump out. Tornado does drop, but it's mighty late. And that's a dead E-Giant as well. EGW is up a lot of Elixir. See what he does. I feel like he could go like Mega Knight back. Or he just goes Mega Knight on this and he's going to continually pry pressure. Maybe see a Skelly Barrel behind. No, Phoenix behind. Mirror Phoenix is on the board, but that Mega Knight is locked on the tower. Bats are going to distract here from EGW, and that Phoenix is going to respawn. Goblins come down from Sleether. A bit of a counter push here. Let's see what EGW has got. He's got Goblin Gang. That's going to clean up everything super nicely. Goblin Gang just does a great job. It pulls it in range of both of towers as well. Egg does not have a chance to respawn. And EGW is looking great already. No pumps on the board for Sleether. A lot of damage coming through. Here comes another pump. He goes for the Skeleton Barrel. Skelly King ops lane to try and take that tower out. And then here comes the Miner. Miner going to distract the berry. He misses the tornado placement here. The tower is going to drop down to dangerous levels. And that pump gets taken out as well. Not to mention left side tower is completely gone. Skelly King ability as well. Bats on the berry. Electro Giant does take that out. Here comes the Goblins. Look how much King Tower damage coming through from EGW right now. Mega Knight's going to drop on absolutely everything. Phoenix as well to take out the Phoenix. Really weird tornado. I don't think it's going to do anything actually. And the tower doesn't even go down. Here comes the Skelly Barrel plus Miner on the tower. E-Giant is not going to be taking that out. Skeletons are swarming right now. And that looks like it's going to be a 3 crown from EGW. Beautiful. Crowns are really important in this tournament, by the way, guys, because the tiebreaker is based off crowns. Okay, looks like it is a Elixir Golem versus an E-Giant Mirror matchup here. Both Phoenixes respawning. It is a 1 versus 1 situation. Heal Spirit right here. This E-Drag is putting in the work right now. Arrow's going to drop on everything, but it is a underleveled egg, but it does get taken out by the tower, and a Phoenix is going to drop. Big Baller's not happy about that. He wanted to take that tower with that push. Here comes a healer at the bridge. An Elixir Golem in the pocket. Fascinating. Here comes E-Barbs as well. Heal Spirit down too. Trying to heal this Phoenix back up. And now here comes the Rage. What an instant crazy push right now. Arrows on the berry. Elixir Golem is swarming this tower. Phoenix locks. And that's going to be game. Prestige is going to take that dub. Sheesh. Who else we got? Let's watch a Saf, best drill player in the world. He's using mortar, actually. Interesting. Interesting to see him using mortar instead of drill. Here comes a Skarmy at the bridge. Take that berry out. Oh, he has been using mortar recently. See if this mortar can get one more shot. Wow, this mortar is crazy. He killed the elixir pump and got a shot in the tower. So everyone's using E-Giant mirror pumps for some reason. I thought we'd see a little bit more of the elixir golem mirror pump rather. E-Giant at the bridge with the mortar out cycle did get a little bit of damage, but Soft does clean that up quite nicely with the gang in the dart. Here comes a Miner to tank. Barry is down. It's gonna get a couple shots here, but Darkov does get a wow, 2 massive shots in the tower. What? Dude, Darkov was broken. Darkov is so busted. That was wild. Skarmy at the bridge. Skelly King back to fill up the ability. The pump does drop. I'm guessing we're going to see a Soft pressuring really hard to ensure that he takes this tower. And then maybe send a Miner on the pump later down the line. That would be my guess. Skelly King ability. Dark Goblin down. Here comes a mortar as well. Mortar does lock on the tower. Barry does not drop in time. Here comes the Goblin Gang to clean up these Phoenixes. Mortar just needs one more shot to take out this entire tower. Will it get it off? There it goes. Dark Goblin locks on the egg here. Miner on the defense. He doesn't even need to take out this pump. The game's already over. Mortar to pull everything back. Protect the Phoenix egg as well. Phoenix going to respawn, help out on the defense. And that is going to be game. Soft taking a very nice dub there versus Clasher. Soft's main deck is like usually like just drill, wall breakers, Skelly King spam. That's just a Soft's main deck. I mean, this is definitely a very similar deck, except you have mortar, and then you have like the Miner instead of drill. Let's see what Sosa has doing. I think this guy's a really good bridge spam player, if I remember correctly. It looks like he is using the Pigs Monk deck that's kind of trendy and popular lately. I'm interested to see no ability pop from Bye Bye there. I feel like he needed to use that ability. Goblins on the Monk now. Why isn't he using the ability? The Firecracker's still alive. Now here comes Monk plus Firecracker Bridge, popping the ability as well, just to tank for everything. And now the log through. Does not kill the Phoenix Egg, though. We do see a respawn. That's a good defense from Bye Bye. Let's see if he counter pushes here. Sorry. Fixing something on my end. We're back. We're good to go. Monk and 2 Phoenixes on the left. Firecracker's doing his best to clean these up. Goblins are down. Monk at the bridge. Here comes the pigs. Counter push. Bye Bye's having a crazy comeback right now. Monk ability just to tank. Pigs are breaking through for some chip, though. A Monk ability from Bye Bye. It's kind of a failed Monk ability, though. It's not going to be able to shoot that Firecracker shot back. Earthquake cycle from Sozo. Log as well. Here comes the piggies. Earthquake on the defense to slow everything down. Ice Spirit as well. Log on everything. Goblins down as well. Pigs do get 2-3 big shots, though. Super close game. Monk on the defense. Phoenix as well. Who's going to take this win, boys? This is so close. Phoenix in the back from Bye Bye. Ice Spirit to win this interaction. The bridge here. Beautiful. Popping the ability with going goblins and pigs at the bridge. Ability is getting some chip damage. Here comes the earthquake. It does hit the goblins a little bit. Here comes the counter pushing pigs, though. Ice Spirit down. Pre-log through. Doesn't hit the goblins. Ice Spirit connects on the goblins, though. Phoenix respawn. Here comes the earthquake. Ability from the monks getting some chip damage. 3-card cycle is activated for Bye Bye. He just needs to cycle back to another earthquake. But here comes the pigs and the pre-log on the goblins. Log is down. Earthquake is down for both players. But Sosa's going to take this just barely. Are you kidding me? I think if Bye Bye just used his Monk ability is a little bit smarter in certain situations where Firecrackers and stuff, he would have won that game. But Sosa just barely able to take the win in that mirror matchup. Ooh, we got Dominic here as well. CRL World finalists here in Dominic. Going against Toxic Kid. This is a pretty big match. Probably a Valkyrie drill deck from Toxic Kid versus Dominic. It looks like he's using the Electro Giant deck. Electro Giant Palmyr. Yo, what's up, Pilo? Thank you so much for the resub. 3 months, my dude. I really like the berry here. Just going berry here. He does take a lot of damage, but overall he's in a pretty good spot when it comes to elixir. I actually really like this play. No fireball and cycle. Double birds at bridge. Heal spirit through as well, just to try and heal up this egg. That was perfect. Oh my gosh, Toxic Kid is literally out of elixir, and that's 2 Phoenixes locked on the tower. Dominic's gonna take this one. Interesting. I just did not expect that to work as well as it did. That was fascinating. And now there's a electric boy on the tower. There's 2 berries as well. The Phoenix locked on. Toxic Kid's just gonna straight up give up here. Makes sense. You gotta give up in a situation like that and just go straight in the next game, because losses don't matter as much as crowns. It's all about getting that next game in as fast as possible. Wow, we might be seeing like a tower race right now. Wow, okay, we're actually seeing a tower race right now. Golem, Lumberjack one side, Elixir Golem, Healer on the right. Lewis is leaking some elixir here. He goes for the Phoenix. He goes for the mirrored Phoenix as well. Okay, E-Drag down. Rage is going to drop here. Arrows just hits the E-Drag. Not a lot of arrows value, honestly. And E-Drag on defense. Phoenixes do take out that E-Drag. Tower going to drop for both players here. Golem is chipping away at the king, though. And Lewis is kind of feeding into this defense now. Tariq is playing this fantastically. Lewis does not have the tornado either, so defending here is super difficult. Here comes arrows. E-Drag on the E-Drag. Healer pulls the Lumberjack back and tanks there. But look at the Golem Rage on the tower, boys. Still, look at this counter push. We got triple Phoenixes and a healer on the map for this counter push. How does Tariq defend this? He's got the E-Drag. But here comes the fourth Phoenix. The Flock is inbound right now. The Rage as well. Healers on the Lumberjack healing everything up. A double healers on the map. E-Drag goes down. This Flock is unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen. 2 healers. 5 Phoenixes now. It's literally not stoppable. It's not stoppable. That's going to be game. Let's watch Jonah. Jonah's actually probably the best Elixir Golem player in the world, if I'm not incorrect. Yeah, he's got the Rage down, and he's going to drop the Pump immediately in the Rage as well. Here comes Mini P.E.K.K.A, Goblin Gang, and Miner on the map. Lord have mercy. Mini P.E.K.K.A can get 2 shots. Goblin Gang is shredding. Miner's going to take out this Pump as well. And, you know, Jonah's not in a great spot. Wow, Elixir Golem healer at the bridge in front of this Phoenix. The Rage going to drop as well. Archer Queen's down. Bats are down. Is that just going to be straight up tower already? Wow, okay. Healer going to be trying its best to heal this Phoenix back up. Queen plus Zap is doing its thing. But here goes the Queen. It's actually gone. And then another Pump's going to drop. Miner on the Pump. Mini P.E.K.K.A as well. It's so fascinating to see him just let these Pumps go and just take so much damage every time he plays one. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to get a lot of hits through there. If you tier 2 sub, do you get to join your clan Clash Royale? Yes. All my tier 2 and tier 3 subs can join my clan. Exclamation point clan. Okay, another Elixir Golem healer at the bridge here. And that's another tower down. Awesome is going to get some elixir from this to see how he kind of pushes. Mega Knight in the pocket. Here comes the E-Drag. And what a fascinating game of Clash Royale we got right now. We got an absolutely tower down situation. The E-Drag gets taken out. Jonah's not looking hot right now. I'll tell you that right. I'll tell you that right now. Arch Queen's locked on. Elixir Golem plays for the defense. Arrows on the Goblin Gang. Misses one of the Spear Gobs though. Mini P.E.K.K.A on the Elixir Golem now. Here comes some round of wall breakers as well. And Jonah's just going to give up. He realizes the game's over. Okay, maybe he didn't give up. Maybe he lagged. Or maybe... I'm not sure what's going on, to be honest with you. Okay, wait. He's defending this quite well all of a sudden. Here comes the Mirror Phoenix, but the Miner is locked in the tower, boys. Here comes the wall breakers as well. The Zap as well. Oh, those wall breakers are connecting. That's game. GG. Ooh, Dominic versus Dedsafio, guys. This is probably the matchup of the day so far, at least. I think that Asaf wins this just based off of matchup here. We'll see though. I'm terrible. Yo, what's up, Falco? Here comes a Skelly King Phoenix at the bridge. Elixir, or sorry, not Elixir Golem, but Electro Giant down for the defense right now. Wow, Electro Giant does such a good job of defending, but not good enough. Look at this counter push. Ooh, but the tornado for the Miner. A Goblin getting the bridge there to keep that Phoenix alive, though. Ooh, Phoenix respawns. Ooh, but the Phoenix respawns from Dominic as well. Very almost unnecessary in this situation. Gonna just take those Spear Gobs out. Probably would have died anyways, though. Barry does get the shot on the tower, though. Mirrored Barry on the defense from Dominic versus the Mortar, but the Dark Gob drops and the Mortar's locked. Oh my goodness, and the Electro Giant is far too late from Dominic here. Mortar's getting some massive shots. Oh my god, and Dominic misses the tornado. Oh. Oh my lord. Dominic. It's rough out here for your boy Dominic. Yo, JL Quist, thanks for the tier 1 at 9 months subscription there, brother. Asaf destroyed me last season, dude. Whenever I play against Asaf, he always destroys me, bro. It's kind of crazy. Such an aggressive player, but he always makes the aggression work. Fireball gonna drop. There's only one fireball away. Dargob is gonna take it though. Dominic needs to get a push in right here, right now, but with only 40 seconds left, I don't even know if this is enough time to make it happen. Mirrored Electro Giants are on the board. Phoenix on the left. Barry here to drop. Here's the Dark Goblin. We're going to see a tornado on that Dark Goblin. Take that out. Here comes another Electro Giant. 15 seconds left. Phoenix is locked on the left-hand side. Oh my god, the Skarming is taken out by the Phoenix Egg. Heal Spear down. Phoenix down. 6 seconds. Mortar's going to drop. E-Giant on the right is doing so much damage, but it's not enough time. Oh my god, Dominic almost broke through because of that misplayed Skarmy. He was so close. If he just started up that push a little bit sooner, a little bit higher up the bridge, maybe he would have had a chance. But now we got a Saf on top with 9-0. We got Demas just above him. Dominic does lose that game, so he's 8. Luminary using mortars. Going against Sweep. Oh my god, we got Luminary versus Sweep here, ladies and gentlemen. Luminary versus Sweep. Will there be any other qualifiers today? Follow Dedsafio on Twitter, boys, for like the information on like other qualifiers and stuff with and everything pertaining to the tournament. Oh, Skelly King actually gets pulled. That is gonna be a King Tower activation. But look at the right hand side tower. Sweep's got nothing in cycle. What? No. Tower just gets dropped immediately by that Skeleton King. Here comes the RG at the bridge along with this monk. Mortar and Phoenix for the defense. Monk is on the tower. It is going to get some damage. Quite a bit, actually, but it's like... I mean, obviously, Luminary is in a very commanding spot. Log on the Dargob. Goblin Gang down now as well. Fireball on the Goblin Gang. Skarmy has to drop now. I think this is the biggest thing about monk decks is like you just lack a lot of splash damage. Monk RG at the bridge. Monk is tanking the best he can. Mortar is popping off. Fisherman's gonna pull this. Log drops through. RG only gets one shot though. Probably had to pre-log there in order to come back. Skelly King counter pushing now. Fisherman lock on the left side. Phoenix in the back. Luminary's confident in his ability to be able to defend this right side tower. Here comes a very nice fireball, but he does not hit the mortar. You gotta hit the mortar there. That is tragic. Here comes a monk. Here comes a log. Pops his ability as well, but it's not really doing much. Doesn't even deflect that mortar shot. Phoenix respawns from Luminary. Only 18 seconds left. Fireball's gonna drop on both of those units as well. Here comes some zappies, but that RG needs to go through and get like 20 hits right here, right now. And that's just not happening. That's going to be game. Luminary's going to take it. Saudi loves to use like mortar with no big spell and just arrows. It's very fascinating to me. I'm not sure why. I feel like the big spell is just so much better in a lot of situations. Mahan Light's participating. I'm sure he is. My guess is he already qualified. Or maybe he is busy right now. Oh, minor arrows does not kill the Mother Witch. Mortar's going to drop defensively here. Monk ability, though, is going to deflect that mortar shot right back. Absolutely beautiful play there. Mother Witch is still alive, forcing out another round of arrows. And a second Mother Witch is on the board here. RG gets some nice shots as well. That tower is down. Pickies and Monk finish it off. Wow, Frame just did a great job of protecting his Mother Witch there. He just protected his Mother Witch and forced out 2 sets of arrows on one Mother Witch, and then it went for a second one. That tower dropped real quick. Mother Witch just getting insane value there. The Monk ability pop as well, just like deflect those mortar shots and tank for everything. Frame's gonna take that versatility here. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, baby Jesus. Jonah with the 2 pumps down. Chief Boy's got... He's got E-Jag freeze. It's not really great though. It's not what you would like to see. Is Pompeo a captain? I do not believe so, no. I think the captains are like serial players. Could be wrong. Okay, really nice defense from Jonah. Just a 4 elixir trade there versus that Lumberloon push. And now here comes the fat elixir golem push. Wow, 2 elixir golems. 2 elixir golems, a healer, a rage drops. A mirrored rage on the right side is going to make it so that Phoenix respawns. Jeez, that's brutal. Everything troop-wise on the left is taken out, though. Freeze is going to drop. Both Phoenixes respawn. Here comes the balloon on the right side, but there's no Lumberjack. Tombstone to drop with it. Balloon's making it towards its tower. Here comes a mirrored pump for defense. Freeze on the left-hand side. Is there enough time? 3 seconds and the tower does drop. Oh my Lord. Elixir Golem Rage in the pocket. E-Jag takes his tower down to 113. Arrows are going to go through and Elixir Golem takes it. What? Bro, what are we watching? What? Asaf with a bit of a unperfected mortar place in there. Makes it so he has to drop that Phoenix. Skelly King at the bridge now. Gold Knight is down to defend that Skelly King. Here comes a minor Goblin Gang on the right side. E-Giant is tanking for absolutely everything, though. Goblins do pick up that minor. Decently, Phoenix does respawn to help out on the defense. Here comes a mortar. And Dark Goblin for the defense once again. I really disagree with the mortar placement. Makes it so the Obstinate Tower can help out. In this situation, I can see where it might be useful, though. Here comes Minor Gob Gang. Dark Gob at the bridge. E-Giant once again going to drop to defend that. Here comes a mortar at the bridge to pull that. And also potentially lock on the tower. Oh my gosh. Mortar is absolutely locked. Here comes a tornado on that Dark Goblin. Let's get some nice shots, but here comes the level 12 elixir, or sorry, not elixir, but electric giant. Goblin Gang down. E-Giant is locked. Another E-Giant at the bridge now. E-Giant gets a lot of damage. Here comes the Golden Knight. Will we see the Golden Knight dash of the century? Golden Knight's locked on, and Asaf is gonna meet his maker and actually lose the first game of his tournament so far. He's still in a really good spot at 11 wins, but fascinating to see him lose. We'll see what Trainer Toby's up right now. He's got 9 wins, but he also has 3 losses. He can't really afford to lose anymore. He's using Elixir Golem. That makes sense. Lightning gonna drop and hit the King Tower. Kind of a bad play from JF there. I'm not sure why you'd like to activate your King Tower in a situation like that. And Phoenix gonna clean up everything. I think Toby's already won this game, honestly. Probably just gonna exit out of that. I want to watch Jonah play again. I don't know. Watching Jonah play Elixir Golem is just so funny to me. Man makes crazy plays. He's going like double Elixir Golem bridges and stuff. Arrows on the Skarmy. I'm guessing we'll see mirrored arrows here. Nice, really good mirrored arrows. E-Drag is hitting the tower here. Can it get one more connection? It cannot. Another arrows is needed to finish off the left-hand side. And here comes the mortar bridge ops lane. Huge counter push over there as well. Healer does not play high enough, so it will not distract the mortar here. Okay, arrows is going to drop to clean up the tower. Mortar's still locked, though. Repeat, mortar is still locked, but Jonah's got to be happy for Basically finishing up this game, or basically tying this game back up. Oh, Phoenix Egg is not getting targeted. Healer in the pocket. Here comes the rage now. Skarmy is down. Are we going to see the arrows come out on the Skarmy? Yes, we do. And then mirror arrow is going to drop probably. And that's already going to be tower. Wow. Jonas just does not lose. Jonas the peak of Clash gameplay. That's what I'm saying, bro. Elixir Golem. He's up top. He's got the #1 spot now. Look how many crowns difference here. 28 crowns versus 19 from Asaf. He's got almost 10 more crowns than Asaf just because the 3 crowns coming through from the Elixir Golem is wild. That tiebreaker is crazy. Wait, did Jonah switch his decks, chat? Or is this a different Jonah? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? He did? He switched decks? He did switch? Fascinating. Okay, he switched from Elixir Golem. Going against Broken here. Broken's got a really good matchup, though. Royal Delivery going to drop on absolutely everything. Skeletons are down on that miner. Here comes the log, though. Archer Queen. Going to do its best. Poison and log kills these Archer Queens super easily, though. Phoenix actually respawns as well. Oh, my lord. Archer Queen's going to drop. I don't think it's possible for Jonah to win this match. Okay, he does outcycle the bomb tower right now, though. The pigs plus log coming through. Gonna get a bit of chip. Poison as well, but here comes the gang. He's got a royal delivery, though. He doesn't even need it, though. He's got that fire spirit. Miner's chipping away and getting a lot of damage, though. Let's be real. Monk gonna get some extra chip damage also. Arch Queen just gonna shoot herself in the face a little bit there. Miner and everything connecting. Phoenix log. That's game. Broken gonna take that win. Jonah should just kept playing Elixir Golem, bro. Why'd he switch? Ooh, we got Alprine in here as well. Isn't Alprine like an Expo player? I wonder what deck he's using. No way. No way he's using Expo. What? He's using Expo in a tournament like this? This is fascinating. I can't wait to see what comes of this match. Does Archer kill the egg queen quick enough? It does. Here comes the Expo now. Mirrored Elixir Giant or Electro Giant at the bridge, maybe? Oh, mirrored Electro Giant at the bridge. He does have enough Elixir. Expo's going to get taken out quite easily here. Here comes the berry as well to try and kill that knight. Archer's down. Tornado kills the archers, but he misplaces the tornado. One of the archers survives. Is going to take that out quite nicely. Here comes the Expo at the bridge. Heal Spirit down. EG is off. Ice Spirit to slow it down. And a Knight and Skeletons to DPS it. Phoenix at the bridge. Archers down. Are we going to see a good tornado here? Log on the E. Okay, okay. Not bad. Phoenix can take out a bit of these archers. And a berry is down from Dorian. He's got another Elixir Golem. Sorry, Electro Giant in Cycle. I keep messing that up. Cycle's very quick. Archer gets taken out. Phoenix at the bridge. Alprine's trying to outcycle the E-Giant right now. Not really successfully being able to do that, though. Barry at the bridge does take out that Tesla quite quickly, as well as those skeletons. Here comes another Expo, though. I feel like the Expo lock is just not going to happen. I feel like the Expo lock is just not happening, chat. I don't know about you. I feel like he needs a rocket cycle and defend. I think that's like the only way. He's going to go for the Expo right now, though. Barry's down. He doesn't have enough elixir for the E-Giant. Here comes Goblins. And a defensive pump. That's not the play. Wait. Is Alprine about to make a comeback right now? No way. Expo actually locks onto the E-Giant. And now here comes another E-Giant. That's going to be a successful defense for Dorian. Cycling back to another E-Giant somehow. And at this point, it's far too late to rocket cycle. Oh my gosh, look on the right side. Phoenix going to respawn. Skeletons weren't down quick enough. Knight to try and pull it back, but that's going to be game. I recognize this guy's name. I think I've casted his stuff before. He's going against Jonah. Jonah did switch back to Elixir Golem. So we got Brian versus Jonah with the pump. Here comes a miner on the pump, though. I see Jonah do this so often versus minor players. He goes for the pump and he just lets the minor do its thing. I guess technically a minor with 4 shots on a pump like that, it is like an even elixir trade. And he just mirrors his pump and he lets the mortar go. He's probably gonna go elixir golem in the back as well. Here we go. I'll see what happens. Yo, we got Clutch. Thank you so much for the 2-month subscription on TikTok. Thank you very much. Why is it worth 30k? Sponsor? This is official like Clash Royale esports event, I believe. It's either that or Dedsafio is just the sponsor of the tournament. Skarmy does drop here and take out this elixir golem quite nicely. Here comes a Goblin Gang as well. The rage drops from Jonah. Will the E-Drag be able to break through this swarm? It doesn't look like it. At least it does kill that egg to prevent any sort of big counter push. But Jonah is in a tough spot right now. Here comes a miner. He's going to ignore it. And he's going to go for one last elixir golem push. Mortar set up for the defense. Oh, E-Drag kind of gets distracted and delayed by that mine a little bit. It's not a big deal though. Here comes mirrored healers. Mirrored healers. The rage is down as well. Arrow's going to drop on as much of that as possible. Healers are doing their absolute darndest right now. The swarm is really tough to break through though. Here comes the elixir golem. Wow, this defense is just fantastic. Fireball going to drop. It doesn't hit the E-Drag, but I don't think it matters. Elixir Golem is finally starting to be able to connect a little bit. Arrows does hit a lot of troops here, but with only 6 seconds left, that's going to be a game. And Jonah's going to take another loss there. Brian going to take a nice dub. 11 minutes left in the tournament, boys. Top 16 does qualify for the bracket. Top 2 going to make it to the next stage. E-Drag going to get some nice shots. Looks like Zine is also using an Elixir Golem deck. No mirror though, no pump. He's using Night Witch variation. This is an interesting Elixir Golem variation. This is not like what we usually see. Night Witch down. He's probably going to play air unit in the back. No, a healer in the back towards this. I feel like the healer is not super useful this versus the Skelly King here. 10-minute warning on the tournament, guys. Get your games in quick. Try and get in that top 16 to qualify. Okay, healer plus heal spirit is down to clean this up as best as it can. Okay, Dark Op at the bridge. Does get cleaned up by a nice tornado. Really good defense from Zine there. We do not see any sort of counter push. My guess is you're just going to go Elixir Golem back right. Yep. Elixir Golem healer push. 42 seconds left. Looks like Nicholas is going to set for defense rather than pressuring here. Night Witch on the left to clean this Skelly King up. That makes a lot of sense. Here comes a Dark Gob though. He doesn't really have much for this Dark Gob right now. Oh lord. Tornado's going to drop. Heal Spirit does kill those goblins. Rage on the right side. But as an Elixir Golem player, you can't be doing this like half push. Elixir Golem's about getting the push and doing that push like now kind of thing. Defending is not an option there. Oh my gosh, and the healer drops too late. Dark Op does lock on because of that misplay. Fireball's going to drop and the Skelly King's on the board, so 3-card cycle is imperative here. Here comes the Rage on the opposite end of things, a tornado as well. But Nicholas is going to be back to Fireball now, and that's going to be sending through, and that's going to finish off the game. Zine might drop out of the top 16 after something like that. Let's watch Tourist here. Best Pack of British fan player in the world. And it looks like he's absolutely vibing against Victor right now. It's fascinating to see. Like I feel like Tourist is the most impressive player in this tournament right now. He's using old school P.E.K.K.A. British fan minions like in this Phoenix meta, and he's still just holding on and playing well and catching dubs. What do you guys think? I feel like he's the most impressive player in this tournament right now. Just be able to
Like, I don't know how he's able to do so well in this really crazy meta. Beautiful peck at the bridge there. Peck locks on the tower. That's going to be another crown for him. And he's going for 3. And he's going to get it. Well played. Does anyone in the chat speak English and Japanese? Do you guys know who this is? You guys know who this is? Oh, he tries to get the king tower activation, but it doesn't work. Yeah, that's definitely an oops. Asaf 3 crown first 40 seconds. Wow. Asaf is dominating this global tourney right now. Or not this global tourney, this in-game tournament. Okay, huge push from Agony King. Mirrored Phoenixes, a healer as well. Heal Spear on the E-Barbs to try and keep them healthy enough to take this Elixir Golem out, but it's not enough. Heal Spear is going to drop through as well, healing up even more. And now he goes for the 3M. It's a little bit late for that, though. Interesting tornado. One of the Musketeers walks away, though. Is this going to be a 3 crown? Egg does not respawn. He does survive to see another day for now. Goes doing his best to take this healer out. Musketeer getting a lot of shots on the right side. I definitely think that Elixir Golem has a pretty bad matchup here. Like, I definitely think the 3 Musketeers should win this. Where's the Golden Knight dash? What? To not see that Golden Knight dash come through makes no sense to me. Might as well take the damage there. I feel like 1 Elixir is so negligible. Another round of 3M here. Elixir Golem and E-Drag on the right side. Here comes Ghost. What else? E-Barbs? No, Ice Golem. Barbarian Barrel prediction in the middle. Or maybe just to distract the E-Drag for a second. Oh my gosh. Are we seeing a tower race right now? Another Elixir Golem to pull his E-Barbs back, though. Beautiful play. It is a 3 crown race. Golden Knight. Bard Barrel and goes towards the bridge. Musketeer's locked as well. Can Agony defend? He goes for the tornado, but it's not enough. Wow. What is this game? I don't even know what I'm watching. What a game. Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, we have Saudi versus Diego B. My old teammate on Team Liquid. A good friend of mine as well. Let's go for arrows over here. So Diego B looks like he's using, I don't know, what is this, a graveyard deck? No, it's gotta be RG, right? I'm not sure. Saudi's pressure right now is just unrelenting. Oh my god, we got that boy coming to the Mirror Bloom. Thanks for the 1,000 coin dono on the TikTok, bro. I appreciate you. First TikTok dono of the day. Thank you so much. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you guys all drop a follow. I stream every single day. Really helps me out when you guys drop a follow. Remember to use code JuicyJ as well. And subscribe to the YouTube channel as well if you guys want to help me out in all facets here, you know. JuicyJ Clash Royale on YouTube. Diego's going to go up here. He realizes he just can't break through. Can't break through the spam. Saudi's going to take another nice dub. All right, a lot of spam getting met by a lot of spam. Here comes the miner here. That boy with the email message. Thanks for another 1,000 coins, bro. Mortar. Will it take a shot on this Dark Goblin? It will take that out quite nicely. And it looks like Hasiel is actually winning this game right now. Ooh, Saudi with the predict, though. Fireball on the Dark Goblin. Skelly King down. Phoenix versus the Skelly King Phoenix. Mortar does not get the shot. Phoenix is going to take out the bats and everything here. But where's the protection of the Phoenix Egg? I feel like you got to protect your Phoenix Egg there with your Goblin Gang. I think that would be a much better play. Here comes Dargob and Mortar Bridge. Dargob to defend the Mortar. Skelly King is distracting. Ooh, Dargob does die to the Goblin Gang on the other end of things, though. Here comes the Skelly King ability. Scarming on the Skelly King ability. Dargob does lock on the right side for some extra chip. Split lane pressure is really important in a matchup like this, so it definitely is important. Here comes the Goblin Gang down the defense. Skelly King Skeletons trying to make it to the tower. Miner does get picked up by the Skelly King as well. Phoenix Egg does get taken out by the ability, though. Super close match. Here comes the Mortar the Bridge from Hasiel. Mortar for the defense from Saudi. A minute 15. Ooh, the Prediction Miner. Prediction Miner drops fantastically on that Dark Ob there. Hasiel is just outplaying. Skelly King ability on the right to try and apply some pressure as well. Dark Ob plays to get these bats taken out. Arrow's just on the Dark Ob, and I think Saudi's kind of shaking his boots right now. Hasiel's got control of this match. He's going for the Miner. Miner does connect on the tower. He does get one shot. Mortar is distracted by the Mortar and the Skarmy, though. Skelly King in the back from Hasiel to build up a push on the right side. 43 seconds left. Dark Ob over here. Fireball gonna drop. Gonna miss some skeletons, though. Dark Ob cleaning it up. Miner is on the tower as well. Here comes the gang. Miner takes out the Dark Ob on the left-hand side. Skelly King ability's dropping. Phoenix Egg's gonna respawn here. Mortar's dropping. Arrows are out of cycle. One skeleton on the right there. Get a couple shots. Hasiel calls the good game. He's confident. Goblin Gang. Miner connecting on the left-hand side. Saudi calls the game. And Hasiel just simply just playing better here, I think. And that tournament is ended. Okay, we got Demas versus Nikoko here. Miner plus Fireball dropping through. This is a pretty close game, but look at the Skelly King ability. It's popping off. The Phoenix does respawn. Super close. Wow, Nikoko's got such a fascinating deck here. Bridge spam. Heal Spear does connect to the tower for a little bit of chip here. Here comes the Mortar for the other end of things, though. We have that boy coming in with a Let's Go, another 500 coin, and we got Sing coming with a money gun as well. You guys are awesome. Mortar is connecting here on the right-hand side. Miner and Mortar both connecting, actually. E-barbs are going to drop. Mortar is still connected, though, and a Fireball is getting so much value. The Monk ability already went down, so it's not available to tank anymore. Mother Witch at the bridge for this. Skelly King here as well to tank. Mother Witch does get targeted. Dark Ob's just cleaning up all of the Phoenixes on the map right now. Dark Ob's getting so much value. Look at the Skeletons. Skeletons locked on the tower. Monk trying its best. Here comes a Fireball. Monk ability does not absorb the Fireball. That's going to be a game. Demon's going to take it. GG's, boys. The tournament is not over yet, though. Stay tuned. We got Asaf, Dominic, Fram, EGW, Demas, Lord Seb, Sosa, Tourist, Inora. Interesting. Did not see him coming through. Didn't expect any of his matches. We also have Saudi, Hasiel, Alperine Medit. And then we got Luminary and this Japanese player. We have also Agony King, Trainer Toby for the last players here. Just making it through with crowns. Probably because they're playing Elixir Golem at 13 wins. And that's going to be your top 16, boys. They're going to be joining up into this clan right now. And then we're going to be seeing a top 16-man bracket. Only the top two. Only the top two from the 16-man bracket are going to be able to qualify for this next stage for this $30,000 tournament. Best of 3 duels formatting. What that means, boys, is you guys can't repeat cards. These players are not going to be able to repeat cards. So if you use a card in game 1, then you can't use it in your second match. So it makes it so that you have to be really creative with your deck picks. Okay, so we got Ichigo versus Torres, EGW versus Alperin, Demas versus Hasiel, Dominic versus Agony King, Sosa versus Inorha, and then Fram versus Luminary, Lord Seth versus Saudi. Left players can request. Good luck, everyone. All right, let's watch Agony King versus Dominic right now. It's kind of a powerhouse match. TikTok, tap the screen, share the live. Let's get to 200k likes. Viewer tourney, boys. Oh wait, never mind. There's no viewer tourney. We just did a kind of a viewer tourney. Anyways, thank you guys so much for the likes and shares. It really helps out with the algorithm. So it looks like it's a Giant Skelly RG versus a Giant Skelly Mortar here. Fascinating matchup. E-Spirit is going to kind of connect to everything here. RG is getting some shots, but this Queen counter bridging is definitely huge. Are we going to see a Mortar at the bridge? No more to the bridge. Archqueen's just going to roll through. Oh, but he pops the ability late. Dominic not quick enough with the ability there. Huge mistake. Miner to try and protect the Mortar, like a prediction Miner, but it doesn't work because Earthquake just drops down for that Mortar. Mortar does get quite a bit of shots, though. I don't know if you guys knew or not, but you can actually reactively click the Archer Queen ability quick enough versus a Hunter to prevent the shot from going through. He just wasn't fast enough. That's... Fisherman actually got quite a bit of damage here. What do we got? Giant Scaly Archer Queen bridge battle here. Ability here is gonna make it so that that gets taken out. Kind of just straight up. Wow, what a snowball! Actually killing the entire hunter with that 1 HP Archer Queen. It's kind of straight up like bouncing off each other at the bridge here though. E-Spirit for the bats. Fisherman does pull. Giant Scaly's tanking for this minor poison though. Fisherman gonna pull that off. Archer Queen does not get hit by the Giant Scaly Cherry. Here comes another Giant Scaly to the bridge. Dominic's got his Giant Scaly down. Here comes the Archer Queen ability to try and DPS. Here comes the RG to the bridge as well. Guards are down. Queen is down as well. Archer Queen ability is trying to DPS. Bats get taken out. Here comes the snowball. Earthquake is down from Agony. Archer Queen ability tries to pop, but it can't. And I think this game's over. I think Agony already wins here. He just needs 2 Earthquakes. Yeah, Dominic's gonna give up. Tourist versus Ichiko is still going. Let's see what they're doing. What the dog doing? Archer Queen ability doing his best to clean up the swarm. Ram Rider in the back. Skeletons are connecting a bit on the left-hand side. Miner is going to be getting some nice pop shots on the right here. Bandit's going to clean that up quite well. Tourist got some good defense with the mortar, though. Dark Gob down as well, but that is going to get taken out very easily by that Ram Rider snare. Ram Rider back once again from Ichigo. Magic Archer's connecting on this left-hand side. Why is Tourist letting that run through? That's so much damage. Goblin Gang over here cleans that up. Poison on the Archer Queen. Here comes the Ghost on the left. What's he got? Maybe Defensive Miner. Miner does drop through. Here comes the Bandit plus Magic Archer at the bridge, though. Skelly King. Scar me down. It is distracted, though. It's not taking the Magic Archer out. Dark Goblin's doing its best. Bandits are dashing everywhere, though. And Magic Archer's going to lock. And Tourist getting a taste of his own bridge spam medicine, it looks like here. 27 seconds left, though. Anything can happen. Here comes a Miner. Here comes the Skelly King. The bridge E-barbs are dropped, though. Skelly King plus Skarmy bridge, though. Snowball misses. Wait. The Snowball misses. Dark Gob at the bridge. He does have the Barbell and Cycle. Ooh, and the Ghost is going to absolutely clutch up versus the Dark Goblin. It was looking a little bit scary there because of the missed Snowball, but looks like Ichiko is going to take this. Woo! Barry on the defense. Looks like Dominic is using his Electro Giant Pump Mirror deck. Agony with the Phoenix to the bridge here. He does just decide to poison, though. Ice Spirit does connect onto the defending Phoenix. And let's see what the next play is going to be. So, looks like Agony is using a Minor Control versus Dominic with the Electro Giant. Okay, Dominic gonna leak an elixir there from the death of the pump. Goes through the E-Giant in the back, though. Agony's got the Monk ready for the defense. He's got an Executioner as well. Interesting. So, Executioner is kind of scary, I feel like. It means that Agony King might not actually have a building for these Electro Giants. Mere Electro Giant left side right now. Monk's doing his best, though. Here comes a Phoenix, Goblins, and Ice Spirit is going to freeze up this Electro Giant so that the Goblins don't take out right away. But that level 12 Electro Giant means that the Goblins are going to get one shot. Goblins the bridge from Dominic here. Does not actually prevent that Phoenix from respawning. Executioner gets a fat shot on the right side. Going to put Agony up about 2 HP here. Phoenix is locked right here on the left. Dominic's just going to let that through. Maybe he had a bad cycle. Maybe he wants to build up an elixir advantage. I'm not sure. That's just not a good play in my opinion, though. Here comes the Phoenix Graveyard at the bridge. Phoenix on the defense. He's got a Heal Spear as well. He's just trying to cycle back to his Goblins. Here comes the Goblins down now, but this Graveyard is swarming. Will the goblins prevent the Phoenix from respawning? No. Phoenix is going to respawn and damage the opposing Phoenix, but Phoenix Egg is going to respawn at full health since it's protected on his side of the map. Another pump, maybe? No, he decides to just go in for an Electro Giant push. Mirrored Electro Giants are super strong in this matchup. He's definitely going to go for that. Just because Agony King doesn't have a building or a good way of taking out those Electro Giants other than the Monk. Ooh, look at this. Executioner is locked right now. Really good Tornado on the right. Gonna pull the Executioner in. Opposing Tornado from Agony, though. Phoenix Egg does respawn on the right. Here comes another set of Electro Giant. Electro Giant Phoenix at the bridge. Dominic needs to cycle back to his Tornado ASAP, so that's what he's spamming at the bridge for right now. Tornado that Executioner straight in, so it dies immediately. Goblins are trying to kite this ops lane. Look at the other Phoenix, though. Phoenix is going to be defended, and the Electro Giant push is going to be successful. So Dominic going to take game 2 versus Agony here, 1-1. It is duels formatting. There's going to be a lot of cards out. Interesting. I'd be interested to see what's going to be happening in this third match. Keep caught up with. Let's see what Asaf versus Toby's up to. Looks like Toby's got an interesting bridge spam deck here. Looks like Asaf's going to his bread and butter, his one trick deck. Oh, but this push is just nasty. Fireball's gonna drop. It does hit everything. What a beautiful Fire Spirit to keep that Lumberjack in range of the Fireball. That was imperative to his success. And he goes for a high Inferno Tower now. Interesting. So Asaf is down damage right now, but he actually defended quite nicely. He's gonna go for another drill push on the right side right now. Going for wall breakers and Dark Orb at the bridge as well. So aggressive. Fireball does kill everything, and Goblins do drop for the drill. Well played. Monk ability just for chip. Fireball does not hit the Phoenix. It's okay, though. Here comes the drill for the offense, as well as the Ramrider for the offense from the opposing side. Lumberjack on for the drill, but the Goblin drill gets 3 big Goblin hits. Inferno's probably going to kill this entire Lumberjack as well. Inferno gets so much value. Wall breakers plus Fire Spear at the bridge. Trying to predict the Goblins. Ooh, but the Fire Spear connects for some massive damage. Probably Inferno Tower will drop soon. Ooh, okay. I feel like the Fireball is unnecessary. I think it was already dead. Double Phoenix is on the board. Here comes the Skeleton ability to distract. What a bad Dark Goblin. Oh, God. Now is the push, though. Can Toby connect with this fantastic push after kind of a misplay from Asaf here? Oh, man. What a great Monk ability. It's going to kill the Dark Goblin. Inferno's not getting much value on the left-hand side. Defensive Drill does get down in time, but the Rain Rider's connected on the tower, and it's raged. And that's going to be game. Wow. Let's quickly hop in our game versus Dominic and Agony King. This is game 3, so this is for all the marbles. Whoever loses, this is out. Looks like Dominic's got what looks to be Monk RG versus Agony King using this drill spam deck that we just saw Asaf using. I think Agony has a good matchup here just because Dominic just does not have any splash damage deck. Every single card in his deck is like single targeting. Really good Monk ability here. Interesting ability. It does get the King Tower activation, but it's definitely worth the amount of damage the Agony King just got from that. Beautiful plays. Beautiful plays. Here comes the Monk RG push. A Monk ability does come through. That Monk ability is huge. It's going to tank for the Inferno Tower in this tower so long. E-Spirit stuns and distracts that Inferno Tower even more. RG is locked and loaded. Agony does not have a log to knock that RG back. Here comes the drill on the right hand side. Drill plus wall breakers. King Tower is activated. That will help out a little bit. Really nice log here. Fireball's going to hit everything. Get some chip damage. Super close match. How does Dominic break through the Inferno Tower Skarmy Skelly King defense, though? I love the monk in the back. You gotta get the monk in the back. Activate that 3-card cycle. I like the E-Spirit. Can't let the Fire Spirit connect. He goes for a Hunter. Inferno Tower is down. Very nice lightning. He's got lightning in his deck. That's huge. And the monk ability is going to drop and get chip damage and kill the Dark Goblin. Now Dominic's just one lightning away. He goes for the Mega Minion while the monk's still on the board to activate that 3-card cycle. Fireball is going to opt through, but the log is there for the defense. Dominic BMing a little bit on Agony King right now, realizing that he just won a matchup that he probably shouldn't have. Lightning is going to drop, and that's going to be it. Oh, massive BM coming in from Dominic. Ugh, you hate to see it. You just hate to see it. But yes, Dominic is going to be your victor, and Agony King is going to be out. It is single elimination. All right, here comes a monk plus Goblin Gang at the bridge. Toby's got the Royal Delivery, though. That's like the one card that he could have had that is really going to clutch up that defense. Guards on the defense as well. So it looks like Trainer Toby's got a very nice just Hog Earthquake control going against a soft what looks to be RG Monk. Archer Queen in the back. I think what really matters here is what spell does the soft have. He's just leaking. Okay, goes for Zappies in the back. Interesting. Earthquake gonna drop on that from Toby. Well played. Log as well. Gonna clean that up quite nicely. Phoenix on top of the Archer Queen and a Barbarian Barrel. And that is going to kill the Archer Queen. Ooh, but the tower does target the egg. Royal Delivery gonna drop for the Barbarian. A lot of damage came through for Toby so far. Asaf is going to have a hard time breaking through in this matchup, I think. But he should have lightning. He should have lightning because I think he used Fireball already previously in another match. And this is duels formatting, so you can't repeat cards. Here comes the Monk RG push. Zappies at the bridge as well. The Hog is breaking through on the right-hand side, though. Monk ability just to tank. Wow, even with the Inferno Tower, the Monk ability has so much health when the ability is popped. And it is able to tank that Inferno Tower just for, like, forever here. RG gets so many shots, and here comes the Goblin Gang plus Barbell at the bridge. Log's not in cycle. What a play from Asaf here. Just keeping track of the cycle, realizing he can make that play after that Royal Delivery drops. And despite taking a lot of Hog Rider damage on the left, he's able to bounce back and get even more damage on his left, I mean. Archer Queen down for defense, and he does have the lightning for the Archer Queen. Absolutely brutal. Toby's doing his best right now, but Asaf is just playing this to a T. Saving that lightning for the Archer Queen rather than the Inferno Tower. Realizing that Monk ability can tank for the Inferno. Just perfect plays coming through. Toby's going to have to do some crazy stuff if he wants to come back and win this. Here comes the Archer Queen. The ability does pop. Fisherman is going to pull this Hog Rider, though. Barbarian Barrel on top of that Archer Queen. Going to deactivate the 3-card cycle. Earthquake is going to be cycled for Asaf. Royal Delivery going to drop down as well. Toby does realize that if he does defend perfectly, he might be able to prevent Toby from winning this. But lightning's going to drop on the Inferno. RG's going to lock, and that is going to be a game over. Very nice match there. It looks like Asaf is going to be taking the 2-1 versus Toby here in the set. Toby's going to be out, and Asaf is going to advance. Okay, interesting. So we have a Miner Mortar Poison Delivery versus a Hog Earthquake. Phoenix Delivery. Hog does get that shot, though. Frame is in a really good spot. Archer Queen down. Here's going to clean up not only the Miner, but also both of these Phoenixes and the Royal Delivery. So much value. And the Phoenix Eggs. Archer Queen just pops off here. Here comes the Hog. Mortar is down, but the pre-Earthquake is there. Mortar isn't able to get a shot on the Archer Queen, so this ability is still in effect. Here comes the ability. It's going to wipe out the entire Musketeer. Wow, the Archer Queen literally got so much value. Do you guys see that? It killed 2 Phoenixes, killed a Miner, it killed a Royal Recruit, and it killed that entire Musketeer. And the Hog Rider is going to come through and get that shot. Luminary is just falling apart at the seams right now. Unless this Miner hits as hard as a P.E.K.K.A, that is going to be game with the arrows and the Earthquake finishing it off. Can you check Souza? I got you, bro. Dominic versus Souza, game 1 here. Hopping into the next round of this bracket, guys. So your matches for this round 2 of the bracket is Asaf versus Tourist, Alperin versus Dimas, Dominic versus Souza, and Fran versus Lord Seb. We're going to be breaking down this top 16 to the... Or we already broke down the top 16 to top 8. And we're going to be breaking down the top 8 to the top 4 of the semifinals here. To see who qualifies for this next stage here. Looks like Souza is using Splash Shard Phoenix. No, it's not Splash Shard Phoenix. RG makes a lot more sense. Okay, Executioner at the bridge. Just barely not able to reach that tower. Barbarrel is going to take that out. Fisherman is going to get perma-stunned by this. Ewiz, no. Skeleton's distract, and Fisherman is still a threat. Here comes the Skeleton ability as well. Dominic going to take a lot of damage on the left-hand side from that Fisherman. Tombstone going to be reset once again. Dominic down a little bit of elixir here, but he's going to go for the drill nonetheless. Skelly King, not in cycle for the drill, it looks like. Phoenix going to drop instead. Decent defense versus that. Here comes a Gold Knight in the back, and RG at the bridge instantly. Mini P.E.K.K.A is down, but the Tombstone is doing a good job of distracting. Barbarian Barrel onto everything. And RG just gets a very nice amount of shots. Gold Knight dash hits absolutely nothing. Wasted one elixir from Dominic there. Yo, what's up, Arifan? I was watching some of your YouTube videos last night and your thumbnails look so professional and insane. Yo, thank you so much, Mad Dog. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Barbell on the right here. Tombstone is not going to distract. The Barbarian gets a one shot. Dominic is not playing this correctly. With a matchup like this, you have to be going same lane. Don't apply pressure on the ops lane. I like what he's doing right now. Just block up this lane with like RG's, Executioners, your Golden Knight. Really good Tornado Dash here. It's going to make it all the way to the tower. Executioner's lined up with everything as well because that Tornado too. Okay, but the egg survives here. Uh-oh. This counter push is crazy. Dominic needs an Executioner. He goes for the mini P.E.K.K.A though. Oh, but the Fisherman actually predicts a mini P.E.K.K.A here. Giant Skelly Cherry does hit the RG, but it is going to get another shot. Wow. And the Phoenix dies, but the egg is still here. Dominic calls the good game. Souza does as well. Mini P.E.K.K.A is down. RG gets the shot, though. Souza needs 2 fireballs to finish this off. Here comes the counter push. Let's see if he can defend properly. He goes for the Fisherman. He goes for a Skelly King. Golden Knight at the bridge. Where's the Golden Knight dash? Why not Golden Knight dash? Okay, he's just going to try to give up. I don't know. I feel like you should just never give up. I feel like, you know, you never know what's going to happen, especially with that deck, especially since he doesn't have a small spell. But Dominic's going to give up, and looks like Souza's going to take game 1 there. Okay, soft with the Giant Skelly Pigs deck. Very even match right now. Tourist with the Mortar Miner. Kind of Mortar Miner cycle control. Here comes a round of Pigs. Fire Spirit's down. Cycle to the Mortar. It gets some Skeletons as well. One of the Pigs does not get distracted. Those Zappies are going to get kind of taken out by this Mortar, but Soft just wants to make sure to not take some hits there. Archqueen can take out the Zappies over here. Okay, Miner's going to come through. Pull that Ghost backwards. Fisherman going to do its best to pull that Miner off the tower. Giant Skelly on the Archer Queen. Archer Queen doing its best to DPS that Giant Skelly down. Here comes a huge counter push though. Valkyrie's in the mix of it though. She's swinging around, taking out the Ghost and the Piggies here, all the Mortar tanks. A Log to try and DPS here, and a Poison as well to help kill that Mother Witch potentially. Miner down for the defense now, but the arrows drop. Arrows drop and the Pig spawns. That's going to be a bit of ship damage here. Good arrows from a Soft there. Here comes the Mortar for the counter push. Giant Skelly in the back. Zappies have to tank now. It's not what you want to see. You want to have that Giant Skelly tanking this Mortar, not the Zappies. Queen at the bridge here to try and DPS this Giant Skeleton down. Fisherman through. Here comes the Miner. Archer Queen ability. Miner does get pulled. Valkyrie on everything. The Giant Skelly bomb is going to blow everything up though. And here comes the Giant Skelly at the bridge in front of the one guard. Mortar for the defense. Pigs are all going to get pulled here. Fire Spirit connects onto absolutely nothing. Giant Skelly actually takes it out. But Valkyrie just cleans up. I think the later this game goes on, the more and more Tourist is going to be able to secure this victory. Just because the Soft doesn't have a good way to kill the Archer Queen. He doesn't have a big spell. The Valkyrie is just so good on the defense along with the Log versus the Royal Hogs. And then, yeah, Tourist is just going to be able to cycle miners and poisons. It would take a pretty big mistake for Tourist to lose this, I think. Poison's going to drop. He's just delaying on the Archer Queen for as long as possible to get as much value as possible from her. Miner's going to come on the back of the tower. It does get picked up by guards. But Log's going to take that out. And a defensive poison here is going to mean a very solid defense. Skeletons surround as well. Valkyrie's down. Ooh, but look at the Fisherman. Pulls the Valkyrie through. Giant Skelly's getting dangerous close to the tower. Oh my god, Giant Skelly made it to the tower. Archery's trying to beat everything off, but it's not enough. Asaf somehow being Tourist in this matchup with the beautiful prediction Fisherman onto the Valkyrie there. Dominic versus Souza game 2. Let's hop straight into it. Miner gets pulled by the Fisherman. Looks like we are seeing another RG matchup. An RG versus Miner matchup. Rocket is going to be dropped down onto the RG. They're going to take it down to like half HP and get a very solid amount of damage. Interesting to see Rocket come out. You don't see that a lot, but you will see stuff like this more often when we're talking about duels formatting matches. Goblins get taken out over here. A really good Monk on the RG. RG does get one shot. Here comes another round of RG though, but he's back to Inferno Tower. And Fisherman on the defense here. Monk ability is just going to tank though while this Miner chips away. Really bad Zappies in my opinion. I think he should have played it on top of the Miner in order to prevent those Miner chip hits from coming through. I mean, I feel like Souza's got this game on lock. I think the only way that Dominic wins this is if he can, like, deflect a rocket with his Monk. That's the only way. He needs to be able to deflect the rocket with his Monk. Lightning Log over here. Miner does get pulled. Goblins are over here. Here comes the Monk RG on the left. Monk is tanking. Inferno Tower does drop. Ice Spear as well to freeze up this RG a bit. Lightning's down once again though. Royal Delivery's dropping. Fisherman's going to pull that Royal Delivery and a Log's going to come through for these Goblins. Dominic's playing this to a T right now. He's playing very well. He actually has damage lead in this matchup, but Souza does have the rocket for comebacks here. Dominic goes for the Monk in the back, trying to predict the potential like rocket cycle. Both players have their Monk down for that 3-card cycle. Here comes the rocket right now, and Dominic's going to be applying so much pressure right now to try and break through because of that cycled rocket. We're going to see 2 RGs on the board right now very soon, I'd say. Interesting. Souza actually defends, and Dominic doesn't go for another RG. He goes for it right now, but at this point, Souza's got a really good defense on lock. Wait, he choked! Oh, but the RG does connect on the next. Oh! 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 But the Monk doesn't deflect it! Wow. Bro. If that Monk would have deflected it, then Dominic would have won the game. But Souza played the rocket on the inside tile as far away from the Monk as possible. Ooh, arrows does kind of just whiff here. It does take out both the Dark Op and the Goblin Gang, though. Skeleton King is doing its best to clean up this spam. Tourist using the double small spell Graveyard versus this Mortar deck from Asaf. Honestly, a really good play. It's like definitely an underrated thing here. Skelly King, make sure that egg doesn't respawn. Tourist egg will respawn. Mortar is going to get distracted by the Zappy right now. Here comes the Dark Goblin. Arrows on the Dark Goblin. Probably a snowball going to come down onto the Goblin Gang. And And yeah, a lot of chip damage coming through, especially since that tower is targeting that Phoenix and the skeleton's back. We're able to do so much damage. Skelly King here going to counter push with the Phoenix, Skelly King, and Mortar push. This is a huge push. Tourist doesn't have a big spell for it either. He goes for the Phoenix, a double Phoenix push here. Skelly King ability does drop. Zappies are going to be distracting the opposite lane. Arrows are going to kill absolutely everything though, including that egg from the Phoenix. Fireball going to drop to make sure that Phoenix doesn't respawn. But Mortar is continually distracted right now. Zappy does take out the Dark Gob as well. Here comes the Miner. Goblins are in hand to predict it. It looks like he goes for the Phoenix though. And Tourist is in a really good spot. I think he kind of knew what matchup he'd be getting here. Getting that double small spell in is just super useful against the spam here. Dark Gob is dropped. Arrows are going to hit the tower in the dart as always. Egg does get taken out. Goblins plus Zappy on the left is actually more of a threat than you guys realize, I think. I think that there's definitely going to be some damage coming through there. Alright. Skelly King abilities from both players. Goblins does drop onto the Miner here. Gonna clean that up. 0 Miner shots. Fireball does get some chip though. Here comes Zappy's the bridge. Gonna take that Dark Gob out. Would not be surprised to see a Graveyard as well. Here comes the Goblin Gang. You gotta see a Snowball on that Goblin Gang. Gonna take that out quite nicely. Here comes the Skarmy though. Arrows on the Skarmy though. Not hitting all of the Skarmy, but a lot of chip damage coming through nonetheless. Another Graveyard is through. Goblins the bridge to cycle to the Snowball. Here comes the Snowball on the Goblin Gang. And some arrows as well, probably quite soon. And that is going to be towered down. Tourist going to take a nice dub versus Asaf here. So Asaf versus Tourist. Tourist took one game. And then Asaf took the other. So it's actually 1-1 in the best of 3 there. And then is Dominic out? Or not? Dominic versus Souza. Yo, Dominic is actually out. Souza beat him 2-0. So I was wrong about my prediction. Dominic not able to qualify for the next stage. He's going to be out of here. Souza is going to advance here to the semifinals. We also have Alpine and Dimas and Frame versus Lord Seb right now in this round 2 of the bracket. Goblin Barrel coming through. Snowball does prevent any sort of hits here. Mighty Miner gets countered by the Monk because of that push ability. Not able to charge up. Here comes the Mirror Goblin Barrel, though. What is going on? Frame's using Mirror Goblin Barrels. Zappy's going to make 0 damage, and Mortar actually gets a shot. So Mighty Miner bait here. I feel like Mighty Miner bait is completely gone from the meta. Just because of the Goblins nerf. The Mighty Miner gets countered by, like, the Monk very easily. And also, the Monk just being able to deflect Goblin Barrels and Rockets is pretty crazy for bait. Yeah, Mighty Miners definitely haven't seen it in a while. Interesting. Mirrored Goblins here on defense. Look at the Monk on the left though. Frame totally neglecting this. Oh, and the ability of pop. Gonna kill the Dark Gob as well. God. Yeah, I think Seb already won this game, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. That Monk ability was crazy. Monk in the back. We got what looks to be a Monk Firecracker Hog Earthquake versus Tourists using this Giant Skelly Drill Bridge spam. Firecracker gonna drop through right here. He is actually taking this Inferno Tower out quite nicely. Road Delivery gonna drop onto everything. Here comes the drill. Goldeneye is gonna connect the tower here. Huge play. Helps take out that Hog Rider as well. Ooh, Hog does not get that shot. He was going to drop at the last moment. No! The missed drill from Tourist. Earthquake going to drop. This Hog's going to get another shot. Huge mistake. You can't be placing your drill like that versus a defensive Hog. You got to play it right in front of your tower. Oh, and this Hog's gonna break through another shot while these Firecrackers are just blasting. Getting so much chip damage. Here comes the Log and the Earthquake, and that'll be it. The Soft gonna knock Tourist out here and advance. So we got Asaf, Dimas, Souza, and Lord Seb. Those are your final 4 here. Only 2 can qualify for the next stage of this $30,000 tournament, though, boys. So it looks like Lord Seb's using like a graveyard deck here after seeing the Inferno Dragon. Monk ability here is just going to get a little bit of chip damage. Here comes a cannon cart. Here comes the Phoenix for the defense. Would not be surprised to see the graveyard. There's the graveyard. He played it too early, though. Poison could drop on it anyways, though, so it makes sense. Guards and Ice Spirit over here is going to mean a very successful defense. Cannon cart tries to lock on, but log's going to come through. Yeah, I don't know why TikTok banned me for 10 minutes. It's pretty ridiculous, honestly. Pretty ridiculous. Mine are going to come through here. Skeleton does pick that up, but Miner is going to be locked and get some chip damage, though. Skeleton ability filled up from the Tombstone Monk for the defense. What do you think's got the matchup here? I mean, usually I would say Soza has a matchup, but Lord Seb does have the arrows for the guards, and that's going to be really imperative, like very useful to break through. Guard surround there. Seb got a lot of damage on the left hand side here, chipping away. Here comes a graveyard plus cannon cart at the bridge. Monk is down. Phoenix is taken out the right side. I'm surprised to not like to see. Okay, so mine actually gets picked up. I'm surprised to see Soza not just use the monk ability to counter the cannon cart, because then you can have your monk like more hefty on the counter push. Really good poison there, can clean everything up. But now here comes the graveyard, and you can go for guards, but he'll just arrows the guards. Ice Spirit freezes up. Honestly, a very good defense. Zappies are down. Here comes a poison. Monk ability as well, just to tank. Well played. Here comes the Miner. Inferno Drag's ready for that. Cannon Cart's going to lock it on as well. But look at the Phoenix! Phoenix does get pushed back by the Snowball, but this Mortar in the Opposite Lane as the last card is something that Seb probably didn't expect. Is he just going to ignore this Mortar? He's going Skeleton Graveyard offensively. Poison is back for the defense because of the 3-card cycle. Miner on the defense. Zappy's at the bridge. He's just letting this Mortar roll. Cannon Cart is tanking. Guards are down. Arrows are going to kill these guards. Does not hit the tower for some reason, though. Mortar's still chipping away. Can Soza defend this push, though? Ice Spirit doesn't jump. Another Graveyard is down. One of the best decisions I've ever seen in this tournament so far. Just ignore that entire Mortar and go in with this crazy push. And the dividends are here. 305 on the left-hand side. Lord Seb just needs a couple extra Graveyards, maybe some extra arrows, and that will be game. Let's see if Soza can make a miracle happen right now. He goes for the Mortar, but here comes the Graveyard right now. Log, Ice Spirit, pre-snowball on the guards though. Arrows are down as well. Skeleton is getting that hit. 55 seconds or 55 left, and the Skeleton King does have the 3-card cycle, so Snowball's already back right now. It's gonna be sending it, and that's gonna be game. So Soza on Lord Seb for this first match. All right, looks like Asaf is winning here by about 1,000 HP. His defense is perfect so far versus this giant Skelly Pigs deck. Really good deck choice here to have the bomb tower for the pigs. Hog Earthquake comes through. Hog gets one shot. Giant Skelly on the defense for both sides. Zappy's at the bridge and a Fisherman in the pull. This is actually a crazy good push. Ghost gets taken out by the Musketeer though. Zappy's walking in front a little bit. Ice Spirit does not jump. And he doesn't have enough for the bomb tower right away. He gets it down now. But these pigs are connecting a bit. Snowball is going to drop. That's going to be super useful. Wow, what a snowball. It looks like those pigs are going to break through for some hits, but that snowball just cleaned everything up, including the Fisherman. Okay, this is an interesting pressure at the bridge. Okay, Goldeneye does get picked up by the guards, though. But the pigs are locked in the tower. The bomb tower does come down once again. Snowball gonna help out. ×2. Ghost locked on, though. Death bomb does take that out. Giant Skelly, Hog Rider at the bridge. Giant Skelly to block. Ice Spirit here. Trying to freeze up the Giant Skelly, and the Fisherman is down. Oh, but the Hog gets the shot, but the Fisherman can pull. And he panics and goes for the Goldeneye as well. Huge misplays. Huge misplays there. Goldeneye actually takes out the Musketeer. A lot of pigs rolling through now. Arrows down. Snowball on the other end. Really close game, but Asaf is really just kind of... I mean, he's got the better matchup. I feel like Demas is actually playing better here. Wait, what? Okay, it actually pulled back. I was so confused for a second there. Giant Skelly on top of the Mother Witch. Here comes a round of pigs on the left. Arrows does kill that Musketeer. Snowball gonna drop onto everything. Berry Tower is not clutching up though. Ghost can't get a hit. Here comes a Hog Rider. Fisherman is gonna pull the Hog Rider in time this time. Giant Skelly's gonna block as well. Earthquake does get that chip damage though. Here comes the Ghost. Here comes the Giant Skelly for defense. Mother Witch on the other side with pigs. Mother Witch and pigs on the right. Goldeneye as well. Earthquake and Snowball gonna kill this Mother Witch. No, it actually stays alive. Fisherman pulling here. Ghost on the left. Will the Hog Rider connect? No, sir. Goldeneye dash does happen, but it gets picked up. Giant Skelly gets pulled by the Fisherman. Guards are down for the defense. Here comes the piggies on the left. Bomb tower is inbound. Arrows connects on the right. Here comes the Earthquake for chip. Only 4 seconds. Demas just doesn't have the facilities or the time to make it happen, and Soft is going to take a very nice win. Really good deck pick. Good plays as well. He's going to win this first match here. This best of 3. Souza and Lord Sepp is in their next match. Who won their first game, boys? Was it Souza? Let me refresh the bracket. Seb won the first game here, so if Seb won the first game, then Souza has to win this to force a game 3. Queen ability and E-Spirit for the Skarmy. Log on the Dark Goblin over there. Wall breakers make sure the Queen's not getting damage here. Lord Seb is playing this very well here, just to I mean, he's definitely just got... Oh wow, he's making some really nice plays to get these RG connections. And what I was trying to say before is he's got the momentum on his side right now. Clash Royale is a game of momentum. If you're making good plays, you're applying pressure on both lanes, forcing out mistakes, and you can get your opponent in like a bad state of mind, or just like in a bad cycle where they're continually making mistakes. You can win a lot of games like that, and that's exactly what Lord Seb is doing right now. Souza is just constantly on the defensive here. Even though he's using an extremely aggressive deck, Souza on the defensive here is making it so that he's really struggling. Log on the Dark Gob, defensive drill and Skarmy with the pre-E Spirit connects on that Skarmy perfectly. Another Dark Gob is down. RJ does get that one shot though. No Skelly King ability on the left hand side. Here comes some pressure from Souza. But a beautiful Ghost is going to mean a very nice defense. Fire Spirit in the back. Skarmy is down. Here comes an Inferno Tower, but the Skarmy pushes the RG. The Skarmy pushes the RG, but the Skelly King, the body block to push the RG back over to the Inferno Tower. Here comes the counter push. Skelly King ability plus drill. Goblin does get one shot in here. Log is going to clean up the rest. Super close game. You got to start pre-fireballing with your drills here, I think, if you're Souza. Here comes the drill, but the Ghost is down for it. Log kills the Dark Goblin. Wall breakers the ops lane, gets picked up by a Fisherman. And he fireballs on defense here, but you got to be going with those fireballs on offense, especially since there's only 20 seconds left in this match. A lot of units on the board right now. Here comes the drill, but here comes the RG as well. Inferno Tower is down. Fisherman is as well. Fireball kills the Fisherman. Can the Goblin connect? Goblin does get a connection, but it's not enough. And Lord Seb is going to take this win. And Souza's out. Lord Seb making it to the top 2. He will be qualifying and pushing on to the next stage of the Dedsafio Cup. Congratulations to Lord Seb. Let's not forget about the match of Asaf and Demas, though. Let's hop straight into it. Asaf won the first game. Demas has to win this if he wants to force to game 3. Interesting to see Lava Hound in the mix here. Lava Hound is something we have not seen at all in the meta lately because of how prominent the Phoenix is, but it is duels formatting here. So I'm sure both of these players already have Phoenix out of their deck pool. Bats and Musketeer for the defense. Mega Knight tanking the Flying Machine as well, splitting up this defense perfectly. Miner to defend the Musketeer from the opposing Miner. Lava Hound does get a bit of chip damage here, but this Musketeer is just getting so much value. Here comes the Skelly King ability, though. That Musketeer is going to go down to that Flying Machine. Now Barb Barrel is going to come through, take out almost everything. Flying Machine is getting targeted. It actually locks Musketeers a little bit late. Super close match, though. This pressure in the ops lane while he's defending from Demos is very smart. Kind of a terrible Skelly Drags, in my opinion. Arrow's forced to come out over there onto that as well. And here comes the Mega Knight at the bridge. Just taking full advantage of the fact that that spell is out of cycle. Skelly King ability for the defense. Barbaro does drop through, though. Here comes the Tombstone now. Bandit and Mega Knight going to take that out. And the Wall Breakers connect, and that is going to be game. Demas bouncing back here, beating us off. And this is going to be forcing to a game 3 here. 1-1 of the best of 3 of Asaf versus Demas. Whoever wins this next match will be qualifying and pushing on to the next stage of the Dedsafio Legends Cup alongside Lord Seb. Hog, Earthquake coming in from Demas to start this game. Here comes an immediate mortar from Asaf. Skeleton's distract right now. Log gonna clean up the Zappies. Skeleton's still distracting this mortar. And here comes the Arch Queen to make sure it does not get that shot on. Asaf is up some nice elixir right now, though. See if he can do anything with it. He goes for the Phoenix on the Arch Queen. Arch Queen gonna take that out quite nicely. Really like the Monk, though. It actually keeps the Phoenix Egg alive. Valkyrie drops, but the Phoenix Egg does respawn. Demas is in a pretty tough spot right now. Monk ability. Gonna tank for this as well. Beautiful play there. Skeletons are back in hand, though. But here comes the Cannon Car at the bridge. Defensive Hog Rider for the Cannon Car. Barbaro is going to come through. Oh my lord. This Cannon Car is locked. And that's going to be game already, ladies and gentlemen. Asaf just going to kind of, I don't know, he do what he does best. Figure out his opponent's cycle, know exactly how to pressure, realize when he's up in elixir. Get that absolutely insane Cannon Car lock to start off the game. And the tower is completely gone already. Cannon Car is just one of those cards where one lock is all it takes. And I think that is going to mean, I mean, I don't want to call it early, but I think that is going to mean that Asaf is going to be moving forward along Lord Seb here. Asaf is going to be moving forward along with Lord Seb for the remainder, or for the next stage of the Dedsafio Legends tournament here. Fascinating. What do you guys think that Demas' mistake was? Do you guys think it was because he was too aggressive at the start, going Hog, Earthquake, and Log on the Zappies? Do you think it was the failed kite of the Phoenix there? Or maybe it was the fact that it was probably the fact that he played his Valkyrie late on the Phoenix Egg. He played the Valkyrie late on the Phoenix Egg and was able to respawn. Maybe if he didn't do that, I'm not sure how much elixir he had. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe he just didn't have enough elixir. That's definitely like probably the main thing that really cost him the match. The Hogs and the Earthquakes are coming through and they are connecting a bit here, but it's not enough. With only 10 seconds left and 1100 HP, Asaf is looking pretty. And that is going to be game, ladies and gentlemen. Asaf is going to be qualifying for the next phase of the Dedsafio Cup. The Dedsafio Legends. GG's.